Hi guys, BMS here, back with another video on a Walmart graveyard shift. But today I'm going to be talking about the number one thing you need to know about all women, right? Now, there's actually a lot of misconstruction. For the past couple years, I've heard, oh, be mysterious, never let her know your next move or something like that. If you call her Sunday, set up a date for 3 Sundays after that and then don't show a flick on that one and then wait till the Tuesday after that one and all that stuff. Basically just be mysterious and all that stuff, just don't let her figure you out. And I feel like, because I try to teach you guys how to get, the whole point of this channel is to show you how to get a wife and to share your purpose with her. And just being mysterious to that extent, or I would say being mysterious in general. Now, of course, it happens sometimes, just, inadvertently. But being mysterious on purpose, just to try to, mess with someone's brain, it's kind of like, you don't think that's, I don't know, weird? Like, let me pretend. Well, it's not even so much as pretending. Let me act like I don't want you to know something about me, so that way you're more interested in me. But I really want to tell you, but I won't. But let me pretend like I don't want to tell you. It's like putting up a facade up on top of a facade for no reason. Like, it doesn't. It doesn't. I can't really fathom that too well. It's just kind of weird to me. So yeah, I would say it can work, but for a little bit. So for someone like me, it's like pointless to put up a facade. Well, not. It's pointless to do like that overly mysterious stuff. What I think you should do is just tell her flat out what you want to do. If you see her, just go approach her. Hey, how you doing? My name is Brandon. I would like to get to know you and probably marry you, within this year. And I'd like to take you on a date to a steakhouse of your choice. Say something around the realm of that. And another thing I've heard is, along with the mysterious thing, they say, if you don't do that, she'll be bored and she'll probably end up cheating or something like that. But I feel like it's probably, I don't necessarily think it's so much of the female being bored. It's just that she probably just got in a relationship, so you would leave her alone. Because a lot of guys, they over pursue and annoy the girl. Now, I'd be scared to do that nowadays because, too many court cases and the Me Too stuff. I try to stay far away from that. So I'd be scared to do that. And then the girl, they always say they got led on and all that stuff and whatnot. I think that's BS. Like, the girls, they just get into the relationship for their safety, but then you ended up getting cheated on because they didn't like you in the first place, but you couldn't see that. But you're mad at them for leading you on when you could have just left them alone. And just, if the girl doesn't like you, she doesn't like you. So overly pursuing, I wouldn't even do that. I don't know why you guys think that's a good thing. But back into the main point, I would say be predictable or boring, as some would say. I would just say, yeah, be predictable. Just, let her know what you're going to do ahead of time. You can surprise her a little bit. Like, if it's her birthday, don't say, hey, I'm going to get you this. That's kind of like, defeats the purpose. But, predictable with, your movements and action. Okay, I'm going to work and I'll be home at 6 and all that stuff. And then at 8, whenever I get ready, I'll take you on a date to Arby's or wherever she says she wanted. I don't know. Just anywhere she wanted. But yeah, I just don't like the concept of putting up that mysterious facade. That's so strange. Imagine in your head, I really want to tell you, right? But I think if I don't tell you, it'll make your interest raise, so that way you like me more. And then you have to pry it out of me because you having to keep questioning what I'm doing because I'll barely tell you. And when I finally tell you, it won't matter anymore because I've been wanting to tell you anyway. Now put that all together. Does that, on a sheet of paper, right? Emotions aside, on a sheet of paper, does that make any sense? No, it doesn't. That's why it doesn't work for any long-term reasons at all. Now, I do see, like, I do understand most people these days probably do want short-term, but, you know, short-term only leads to short-term pleasure. And then a lot of time people end up wanting long-term pleasure, but they did all that stuff, like, and just wasted a bunch of time, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm 39 years old, and, you know, I'm looking for a wife. I never really want to play around or have rotations or anything like that. I think that's like a bit too much. So yeah, I'm just looking for that special lady. And the lady I was talking to right and dating, she said she wanted to take a break for what, a year or something, and she said I'm free to date whoever I want. I was skeptical about it at first because, you know, I don't like to talk to more than one person at once. That's a bit too much for me. It kind of feels like I'd be cheating. But I don't know, I may get around to it. But I do miss her. But oh well, that's besides the point. But anyway, if this is my advice, be predictable and boring. If she knows you're gonna just go lay on the couch with your toes out and watch Looney Tunes and Powerpuff Girls and, you know, stuff like that, just let her know. If she knows you're gonna sit down and just play Xbox and play My Little Pony games or whatever, and just lay down, so what, it doesn't matter. It's just, I don't see why you'd have to go out of your way to go do something else to try to trigger her mind to make her think, oh, he might, oh, and all that stuff. Just have that mysterious facade. That's like, it's overly, it's too much. So yeah, just be predictable for, you know, for obvious extents, and don't tell her what you're gonna get her for Christmas or her birthday. Don't do anything like crazy like that, but you just be predictable and boring. I don't see the mysterious thing. I think is over and not played. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I don't need to keep rambling on about it. But any questions, topics, or concerns, you can drop them down below, and BMS out.